Hello, and welcome to the English Grammar Podcast. I'm excited to tackle a tricky topic today.
And I'm here to help make it less tricky. Today, we are diving into the proper usage of have been, has been, and had been. These little phrases can be super confusing for English learners.
Absolutely. So many people struggle with them. We're going to break down the rules, give you some memory tricks, and even throw in a quiz to test your knowledge. By the end of this episode, you'll master them.
Let's start with the basics. All three, have been, has been, and had been, are forms of the verb to be. They're used with the present perfect and past perfect tenses.
That's right. They usually talk about actions or experiences that started in the past and either continue to the present or have some relevance to the present.
Okay, let's start with have been. What subjects do we use with have been?
Have been is used with I, you, we, and they. So, for example, you could say, I've been to New York.
Exactly.
Or, they have been working all day. That shows that the action started in the past and might still be continuing. You can also use it for experiences.
Right. Like, we have been friends since childhood. That means the friendship started in the past and is still going strong.
Okay, so have been is for I, you, we, and they. What about has been?
Has been is exclusively for the third person singular. He, she, and it. So you'd say, she has been very busy lately.
Or, he has been working on that project for weeks. Again, it's an action that started in the past and is either ongoing or has relevance to the present.
A common expression is, it has been a long day, meaning the day feels exhausting or has lasted a long time.
All right, we've covered have been and has been. Now comes the slightly trickier one, had been.
Had been is part of the past perfect tense, meaning the action happened before another action in the past.
Exactly. You're talking about something that was completed before a different past event. Can you give us an example?
Sure. She had been to Paris before she moved to Italy. The trip to Paris happened before the move to Italy.
Got it.
So the key difference is that have been and has been relate to the present, while had been relates to the past in relation to another past event.
Precisely. It can be difficult, I know. Let's try some memory tricks to help listeners. We can think of have been as the version you use with I, you, we, and they basically everyone except he, she, in it.
Great.
Then has been is easy to remember if you think of the word he or she. Both start with H, just like has been.
Perfect. Finally, had been is used for events that happened before something else in the past. Think of it like this. Had been equals what happened before that.
Exactly. Maybe repeating these out loud will help. Have been for I / you / we / they. Has been for he, she / it. Had been for things that happened before something else in the past.
Good stuff. Let's move on to some examples of how these phrases are used in real-life conversations. Imagine someone asks you, have you ever been to London? What would you say?
I could reply, yes, I've been there twice. Or, no, I've never been there.
Exactly. Or maybe someone says, why is she so tired?
You could answer, because she's been working nonstop all week.
Now, imagine two co-workers talking about a meeting. Did you know the meeting started 10 minutes ago?
The other might say, no, I thought it was at 3. I had been told it was at 3:10.
Exactly, easy as that.
I feel like it's time to talk about some of the most common mistakes learners make with these phrases. What do you think?
Good idea. One of the biggest mistakes is using the wrong time marker with have been or has been. For example, someone might say, I have been to Japan last year.
Ooh, that's a big one. Why is that incorrect?
Because last year is a finished time in the past, and we don't use the present perfect with finished times. The correct sentence would be, I went to Japan last year.
Right, or you could say, I have been to Japan before, or I have been to Japan several times.
Another mistake is using have been instead of had been when talking about two past events. Like, she has been to the doctor before she came here.
And what should it be?
She had been to the doctor before she came here. Always ask yourself, is the action still continuing now? Or did it happen before another past event?
Great point. That's a very helpful tip. I think it is time for a quick quiz.
I agree. Question 1. You have been sick all week. Is this correct?
Nope. The answer is, he has been sick all week.
Question 2. They has been waiting for you. Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect. It should be, they have been waiting for you.
Question 3. I has been to Mexico.
Another incorrect one. I have been to Mexico.
Question 4. She had been very busy lately.
Nope. The correct one is, she has been very busy lately.
Last question. They have been to the museum last weekend.
Incorrect. The correct answer is they went to the museum last weekend. Or, they have been to the museum several times.
Time to wrap up. Let's do a quick review of everything we've learned today.
Sure. We have learned to use have been with I, you, we, they when the action started in the past and may still be continuing now. Use has been with he, she, it, same meaning just for third-person singular.
And use have been when talking about something that happened before another event in the past. Avoid using present perfect with finished time markers like yesterday, last week, or in 2020.
And remember the memory trick. Have been for I slash you slash we slash they, has been for he, she slash it, had been for things that happened before something else in the past.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you next time.